reasons, I just want to listen to all sort of 3.5 minutes of it. But the first songs you picked here are from your fourth album, Working Overtime. So what's this first one, Adam?
That one was called The House That Jack Built, and I guess that was the song that really helped sort of establish, my career back in the early days.
People fell in love with you. It's okay. We can say it. They heard this and they went,
the song.
Ooh.
That was the song. I remember in the studio recording that song, and I just, I looked at the producer, and he looked, and we just knew that it was going to go really well. It was so exciting at the time. And people often say, "Oh, do you get sick of singing those same old songs?" And I say, "No, never, because if it wasn't for those songs, I wouldn't be able to do what I love for a living, 25 years later." The song was originally meant for Alan Jackson.
Was it really?
A couple of good friends of mine wrote it. Yeah, Billy Yates and Jerry Salley wrote the song. They're great songwriters, American songwriters, and they've had a lot of hits with big country music singers in the States. But they wrote the song, and Alan Jackson put the song on hold. For those of you out there that aren't quite sure what that means, when a big artist or in Nashville is about to go and record an album, they put particular songs on hold, which means that they're going to record them. It also means that no other artist can potentially take those songs and record them themselves. It's kind of like, it's all mine, they're all mine. and so that's what happens.
Blocking on the singers from their song.
What happens. So anyway, Alan Jackson's in the studio recording, and all of a sudden, another guy, Jim McBride, comes in with a song called The Chattahoochee. And Alan Jackson says, "You know what? Forget about the house that Jack built. I'm going to record the Chattahoochee." And so I rang Jerry Salley, who's a great mate of mine. I said, "Look, I know you're devastated because Alan's knocked the song back, but," I said, "would you mind if I recorded it?" He said, "Yeah, sure, go ahead, record it." And I think, looking back now, I think Jerry Salley would have earned about $20 million if Alan Jackson had recorded it. And I think he earned about $20 from my version in royalties. But I still love this song, and it was that moment where at the Golden Guitar Awards, I think, I won a few awards that night, and it was really that moment where, okay, wow, it became reality thanks to that song. That, oh, okay, I'm going to be able to actually do this for a living. This is going to be my career, and it was a really big moment, and I'll never forget how exciting it was.
That's amazing. That's such an incredible story. Yeah, because it was your fourth record, and it's funny.